Mr. Francis asked me a question last night, and I have never spoken about this to anyone. But he asked me a question and I answered him. He said to me, Sharon, why when I met you, I know you were a Christian, but why when I met you, you stopped going to church? I laugh. All these years, Mr. Francis wanted to ask me the question. And he held it in and didn't ask me. But out of the blue last night, he asked me because we were watching this program, this church that I watch every Sunday online, this church in Jamaica. We were watching it and he asked me the question. And I laughed. I said, you know, I've never spoken about this to anyone, but I'm going to tell you. I said to him that something happened to me with my previous relationship. I had a previous relationship. I was married once before Mr. Francis and I got divorced. So that's another story. So something happened with that relationship and I stopped going to church. And let me tell you people, I stopped going to church and nobody came and inquired about what happened to Sister Sharon. Nobody. Can you believe it, people? I have been going to that church for a while. I have been very active in church. And everybody knows Sister Sharon. Everybody from pastor to Pickney to, to dog in the churchyard. Everybody knows Sister Sharon. And nobody came to ask what happened to Sister Sharon. Why is Sister Sharon not coming to church? People can imagine. And that thing happened to me 2 times. 2 times. I left that first church. And then I started to go to another church. And still, I left that church again. And nobody came and inquired what happened to Sister Sharon. Now you tell people, would you go back? Would you go back? Whether you take a break or because you're going through something and you just want to take a mental break, a spiritual break, or whatever. Would you go back? Because look, nobody came and looked for you. Nobody called. Nobody asked anybody about you. Because you would have heard about it. That person would say, you know, Pastor asked me about your Sister Sharon, or deacon, or evangelist, or whoever asks about you. And I tell them that, well, you're just taking a break. No. Nobody inquired about Sister Sharon. Nobody. Whether they inquire in their mind, or whether they inquire secretly, Sister Sharon don't know. I don't know, people. So I stopped going. Because I'm saying church is supposed to be a family-oriented place. It's supposed to be a place where you can go when you're sick. A place where you can go when you're mentally not there. A place when you feel distressed. A place when you feel distraught. A place when you want comfort. A place where you want to worship. A place where you want to pour out. You want to let out everything. And if you're not comfortable in that place, why go? Why go? Why go? If all your trust for that place has been broken. You remember you put your trust in a church, you know. If church is supposed to be all of that and you're not getting it from there, why would you go? Tell me. Why would you go, people? Because all that I expected of the church, I wasn't getting it. So I just stopped. And let me tell you, people, that thing, it shook me up. It shook me up because I wasn't expecting that of the pastors, of the brethren. I wasn't expecting all of that. But nobody inquired about me. Nobody inquired about me. They know of certain situation that happened and it wasn't that big. It wasn't a secret. They know what transpired and why I had stopped. But nobody ever came and give me any reassurance. Nobody ever came and said, Sharon, Sister Sharon, I know what happened. And it's so sad, but God got you, girl. Or this too will pass. Or no reassuring word. None. No reassuring word from nobody from the pastor come right down. Nobody. You see, if I didn't know God for myself, let me tell you, I would be broken. So that's number one. Know God for yourself. You say if you don't know God for yourself, any little thing happening in church or anything happening to your life, you're going to be so broken and so destroyed, and you're going to look back and you're going to say, what? Might as well I just stop. Where is God? Who is God? What happened to my church family? If I didn't know God for myself, I would curse out every one of them. But I knew God for myself. I knew God as a Christian. I knew, and I know God now. Because if I didn't have that foundation, I would be so broken forever. I would be so broken and I couldn't get up. But I brushed off. It took me a while and I brushed off myself and I got up. By the grace of God, what I knew then about God and about Christianity, I use it to strengthen me. I use it to motivate me. I use it to move forward. I use it to say, look here, this is not all that. Everybody is not like that. And all church is not like that. So I use those words to motivate myself so as not to stay down, so as not to tell myself I am not going back to church, so as not to tell myself, look here, everybody is like that. No. But I tell you people, it took me a while. It took me a while to really visit church. Even now, I don't go to church like that. No, I don't go to church like that. I visit. I don't fellowship in the sense that, you know, when church is over, you will shake and you stop and talk and whatever. No, I try not to know anybody in church. I try not to get too close. I go for the word. I worship. I pour out and I have that relationship with God. Because, you know, you need a relationship with God, people. And I pray. And when I take what I deem for myself, when church is over, I just leave and I go my own business. I will say, bye, see you next week or see you the other week or whatever. I don't really have no fellowship with nobody. I don't try to know nobody. I leave because I am skeptical that what happened to me in the past is going to happen again. So I try not to know nobody in church in that sense. I know it might be bad and I know people are going to come because they have different experience than mine, and they're going to say, don't make that change you from going to church and all of that. It not change me from going to church, people. I still go to church, as I said, but that fellowship with brethren, one with another, I don't have it. I don't want to get to know nobody like that anymore. And I am not a member of a congregation as such. I don't give my membership to no church from that. I go to church, I worship God because I know there's a God. I know you have to have a relationship with God. And that's dear to me. That is dear to me because I trust God. I don't make any decision without God. I put God first in everything that I do. I pray. I have faith in God. I do my thing. God means everything to me. And I will not forsake the congregation, but as it relates to having fellowship and, you know, you go and you shake and you talk and you know them because, oh, I'm a church sister and they know about me and know about what I do or I know about them. No, I don't think I want to go that route anymore because of what it did to me in Jamaica. Maybe one day I will find a church that is different, but once bitten, twice shy. Well, it's not once bitten, it's twice bitten. Three shy. But people, that's just it. As I answered Mr. Francis, that's why I had stopped going to church. Because I grew up in church. My family, we are religious people. We are church-oriented people. I grew up my children like that. Only my daughter never really grew up in the church like my son. Because I had stopped when my daughter was like around 1.5, 2, but I still send her to Sunday school. She still visit church and all of that. But that old fellowship thing, it wasn't anymore. I didn't. But people, that thing shake me up. That betrayal of my church brethren and my church. That's another thing about betrayal, people. You see, I do a video before this about betrayal. And My church family, they betrayed me. And that's why I stopped going to church 2 times. Yes, people, 2 times. But in another video, if you want to know why I had stopped going to church the first time, the reason why I had stopped going to church the first time, put it in the comment section. I will tell you why I had stopped going to church the first time. And maybe that's why they didn't come and look for me, because they were embarrassed. I don't know, people. But put it in the comment section. This is a short one, people. This is it from the Francis. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the Francis. I am out. Walk good. Keep safe. That is it.